Welcome to the Expat Experience, your essential guide to relocating, living, and thriving in San Carlos, Mexico. Join seasoned real estate professional Robert DeForge as he pulls back the curtain on seamlessly transitioning from dreamer to doer. Whether you're eyeing retirement bliss, seeking the perfect work from anywhere setup, or hunting for your ideal vacation escape, this podcast is your compass to navigating the exciting journey to San Carlos, Mexico living. Get ready to turn your relocation dreams into sun-soaked reality.
If you're north of the border, it's kind of cold there right now, this podcast might be for you. Hi, my name's Rob DeForge, and I'm the host of the Expat Experience podcast. In this podcast, I'll be introducing you to fellow expats who've been living here for a while, newcomers, locals, people from all over the community, business owners, restaurant owners. You'll learn what it's like to be here in San Carlos, and then you can make an educated decision. That's the purpose of this podcast, is to bring you as much information as possible. San Carlos is like no place else in Mexico. We have beautiful beaches, ocean front for miles. And on top of that, we have these beautiful mountains right at the beach. So you have your choice of mountains and the beach all in one. I'm here to take you through what it's like to move to San Carlos from north of the border, all the experiences that I've had, talk about some of the challenges, some of the triumphs, give you some good tips, some good information, and hopefully keep you well informed on what it's like to be here in San Carlos, Mexico. So some of the highlights that make San Carlos a wonderful destination either to visit or live are the natural beauty, the stunning beaches, the incredible mountains, the hiking opportunities, mountain biking. Of course, our beaches are unparalleled. We have kayaking, kite surfing, sailing, boating tours, fantastic fishing. In regards to proximity to the United States, we have a major airport 1.5 hours from here. That's in the capital, Hermosillo. Takes about 4 hours to reach the border of Nogales, Arizona from here in San Carlos. It's an interstate, very easy to travel. Making the transition to live here in San Carlos is fairly easy, in part because we're a destination town. And there are many expats living here that are extremely helpful. There's always someone available to answer a question and to give you guidance from past experience. So becoming acclimated here, I jokingly refer to this as Mexico Light because we have so many expats here. When you go deeper in country, you need to know Spanish fairly fluently, and getting what you need could be a little more difficult. That's not the case here in San Carlos. The people here, the community, they're very welcoming. There's so many things to get involved in here locally, and the more you're involved, the more you'll learn about what it's like to live here in San Carlos. We'll have guests in the healthcare field that will go into detail regarding insurance, healthcare, what's the quality of healthcare here in Mexico, how does it compare to other places around the world. We'll have business owners that'll talk about their journey from coming here to Mexico, starting a business and establishing it and being successful. We'll introduce you to some people who are digital nomads who have decided to make San Carlos their home and work remotely, and how that has worked out for them. To outline some of the topics that we'll cover in this podcast, we're going to talk about relocation, housing, visas, healthcare, etc., the cost of living, safety, some cultural insights, the social aspects of living here in San Carlos, building a community, the activities available, the expat organizations, some of the challenges of expat life, and how to overcome them. We'll also explore some fairly common questions, such as how do I find a home in San Carlos, whether it's to purchase or rental? What's the cost of living compared to where you live now? And how easy is it to meet people and build a social circle here in San Carlos? I want to thank you for listening to the Expat Experience podcast. My goal is to inform you as best I can and give you guidance on what it's like to live in another country if you haven't done that previously. After visiting San Carlos and living here for almost 7 years, I'm looking forward to doing the best I can to guide you in the process of what it's all about, what it takes to make a move. Just remember, Mexico is always a great idea.
We appreciate you joining us. Visit expatexperiencepodcast.com for more practical tips and insights on making your move to paradise. We're here to help navigate the process of relocating to San Carlos every step of the way. Start your journey toward living the dream in Mexico.